Boom, boom.
Your notes are so clickbaity. You clearly don't even read the articles on half of these. If you bought this fish from Costco, throw it out now.
Throw it out.
I also know for sure, what was it, which one was I trying to read? Oh, I was trying to read that WeWork article, and it like brought me to a site that was a paid site. It was like from Yahoo Finance, and then I clicked continue reading, and it brought me to a pay site. I said, Dave didn't read this fucking article. No way. Not a goddamn chance.
That was the smallest information I have. I just have what the company is, and then right below it, there's another link of the website, WeWork website.
Yo, what up? Already somebody hanging out in chat. What up, Travis?
Oh,
good morning.
Shit.
You ready to play the song?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
I should share my screen, huh?
Oh, ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Can you hear it? Can you see it?
I can feel it.
Let's feel it. March is almost over.
2 more days. 2 more days.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.
Oh, why, hello there. Good morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Welcome to Trap Stocks. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
It is March 29th, 2021, and we have another red fucking day. Oh. 2 more days till April. Hopefully it changes around. Historically, March has been awful. But let's get into our sponsors. Thank you for Terp Labs. Thank you for Green Farms Dispensaries hooking up with some flour. These Terp sticks are awesome. If you were listening to the show last week, there is a bunch of raws and that just got released at Green Farms. Joe, check them out. Flagstaff Mesa. Who else we got for a sponsor, Brian?
We have Cheat Code Algo. You know them. We love them. They're the greatest. You know, they have an awesome buying short signals in conjunction with TradingView. Great way to trade the stock market. Gives you the confidence you need. Check them out. You can use the link that we have below. I believe you get a discount, and it helps the show. So yeah, check that out.
I fucking love them. As we always talk about, they're on Yahoo Finance. Wrote an article. Very sexy. Go check out their algo.
Yeah.
All right, Brian. What do we got for
And
what
also,
you know,
if you're listening right now, if you're listening live right now, check out our Discord. We literally just posted a link in chat, but there's a link in the description for every show. If you want to call into the show, that's how you do it. Got to join the Discord, come chill. We talk to people. Yeah, check out the Discord. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say that, or how many different ways.
So what did you read this morning? You said you read a bunch of fucking death articles? Everyone's dying?
Oh, God, what a depressing... I mean, like, seriously, I'm on my 65-plus only web browser, Microsoft Edge, and it's just like, do you know what happened this weekend? People died! It was just fucking everywhere. People drowning, people getting in giant car crashes. Devin's over here dancing while I'm trying to explain about all the death and dismemberment happening this weekend. Really kind of killing the vibe.
Killing the vibe.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was just like, I was like, oh, God, I can't look at the news anymore today. They're just trying to scare me into my house. But you know what nobody died from this weekend, according to my web browser? COVID.
Wow.
So people are dying from things again. It's nice.
I heard COVID cases are up, though.
I heard that too, but people aren't dying from them anymore. Or at least they're dying from car crashes again. I don't know.
God.
There was a minute where everybody stopped dying from anything except for COVID. They're like, 100,000 people died from COVID today. Sure, 30 of them were in a car accident and a plane crashed. But wouldn't have happened if not for COVID.
The first news section I have today is the fucking tragic stock. Whenever there's some bad news, the stock always goes up. Every fucking time.
What's your tragedy
You want to
stock?
bring up If you want to bring up Costco first, every fucking time. Brian was making fun of me this morning before we came on because you're like, oh, you click everything that's like clickbait, and I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
it's the clickbaitiest shit.
It's good to know. Like, for example, if you buy fucking, what was it, the Trident Seafood Pacific Salmon Burger, you know, it
Can
might
you say
have
that?
metal
Can
in
you
it.
say what type of fish it is again?
It is a, is it not salmon?
You said salmon burger.
Did I say salmon?
Oh yeah, the Trident Pacific
salmon burger?
salmon burger. I did want to be a beer advocate, which is a thing that I made up.
Yo, don't be fucking hating on the player, hate the game, okay?
Can you tell me as an expert, right? You are the expert in what kind of beer would you pair with the Trident Pacific salmon burger that
Honestly,
you should
you
not
would
be
pair it-
buying, but say you have it in your freezer?
Honestly, you should be pairing it with a nice white wine.
A nice white wine, but I asked what kind
That's
of beer.
besides the case. White wine goes with salty, and that's definitely salty.
Okay, I didn't ask what kind of wine,
I'm
David.
just saying.
I don't drink
Beer?
wine.
It would
We've been
probably
over
be a
this.
nice-
I drink
a
wine
nice
and then I
Bud Light.
cry.
A nice Mick Ultra, a nice light beer. Telling you. Brian was making fun because my past life, I was a bartender for a long time. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to go around and fucking judge beers. That's what I wanted to do. And Brian has shat on me ever since. But now, since then, we've turned to cannabis. Even though we've been smokers for a lot longer, we were drinkers. You can always get high, Brian.
Wow, great tangent there, Dave. Real proud of you. All right, tell me about this salmon burger that I can't buy.
So there's metal in it. Bring up Costco. Do you see how it's soaring today? It's just not stopping.
It is up. Wait, hang on. I'm on the 30-minute.
So since this morning, it is about $6.
Okay.
$6 today. It is on a run. Costco's too much for me to get into, but look at it.
Yep.
Let's keep going up.
Yeah, it got trashed in February like everything else, but it's had a great
Yep.
March.
Yep. Great recovery.
Yep.
But still too much on the mind. That's definitely going to push 400 very, very soon. So yeah, what does it say? The Trident says it's not aware of the source of the small metal pieces yet, and there has been no illnesses related to the salmon burgers to date, but the consumption of the product may pose choking hazards or another physical injury.
I like how, and then you ended that little news segment with stock goes up.
Stock goes up.
Yeah. So don't buy the salmon burger because it's a combination salmon aluminum burger, apparently. They have no idea where these small metal pieces came from, but they're very much looking into it.
Sketchy as fuck.
That is sketchy as fuck. They're just... we were trying to feed the salmon fish pellets, but we gave them BBs instead. And that made its way to the consumer at the end there. Like, what the fuck?
All right, let's talk about Twitter. TWTR is the ticker. So we have in the notes a Citigroup analyst, Jason Basnet, lifted his target price from $25 to $80.
No, this guy was behind the curve, huh?
Wow. But still, it's at 62 right now. It just got raised to $80 target price. That's still a great profit to be made.
Yes.
Great profit.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. This guy was like, my target price was 25, but as it's currently holding 60 pretty strong, I'm gonna bump up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and they said they're going to charge. They're going to start charging people for Twitter now, so that they're only going to be gaining more and more revenue. So, Twitter, watch out, 62 to 80, real quick.
Crazy that people are gonna pay for Twitter. I mean, it'll be like mostly businesses and then chicks showing their tits first, but yeah, good for Twitter.
It's good for stock news. I get a lot of fucking stock shit from Twitter.
Yeah.
I do.
It's good for anything news, really. Like, Twitter's great, but I'm just scrolling through your watch list and it's all red. This is like there's like 10 things that are green.
It is a rough time, but as the moment, the SPY is climbing as we speak, but who fucking knows?
The SPY is
Boeing.
in a turtleneck.
You hear about Boeing in Southwest?
Yeah, I did. Because you
They
sent me the
merged.
article.
Yep. 100 airplanes. 100. Southwest just bought 100 Boeing airplanes. It's the exact model that was crashed or kept crashing a couple years ago. Two of them, both in 2019.
Yeah.
killed 346 people.
Yeah, but it was in Bangladesh or something. You know what I mean? So it's just like they weren't flying in American airspace, and therefore we don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, Indonesia and Ethiopia. 346 people.
Neither one of those places is Bangladesh, by the way. Brian, you fucking passively racist piece of shit.
So it says Southwest Airlines has been operating the Boeing 737 series for nearly 50 years, and they are proud to continue their tradition of being the world's largest operator as an all-Boeing fleet, aka Southwest. Very interesting.
That's great.
Yeah,
really happy of my boys Southwest and the Greyhound of the Sky just continuing on. We'll buy those planes that nobody wants. In fact, we're going to give them $10 billion for those planes.
That doesn't sketch you out at all?
Yeah, I mean, everything about the airline industry sketches me out.
Yeah, so they're hovering. LUV is Southwest ticker. Down like 0.5%. So it's hovering around $61. And then Boeing. I just added Boeing to the list too. All the space stocks. Up 3%. Pushing 252.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, should have held on to my Southwest. I'm pretty sure I had Southwest back in May of last year when it was $24. So now it's $61. Thank you, government bailout.
Yeah, that would have been a fucking hold. I don't know why we did not hold any of them. Why wouldn't we just invest in a couple of them? Because we know it was going to go back up eventually.
You convinced me to sell out of my blue chips when I first had them.
Did I? Why?
Well, you were like, "Oh, buy these ones." So I was like, "Okay, I'll do that." Like Carnival, and then you're like, I gotta get rid of Carnival, and I was like, "All right."
We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah. You still don't know what you're doing.
Barely. I barely know what I'm doing, but
Hilarious.
I'm slowly inching a little bit better every fucking day.
Yeah.
Don't be hating. I'm still up. I'm
I
still
ain't
up
hating.
on the year. Still
I'm
up
not
on the
hating.
year. Over 100%.
You're not up 100% this year. Maybe on the year, but definitely not this year.
Within the last year, yeah.
Yeah. Within the last year.
All right. So I got some little more fucking air stocks. American Airlines. They see bookings hold strong into the second quarter. So apparently, American Air's 7-day moving average of net bookings is about 90% of 2019's level, with an 80% domestic load factor. So flights are pretty much the same as last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, people are...
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of airplanes over the past year. People were still traveling. I was on one flight that there was 10 other people in it, and they're like, okay, we're gonna kind of have to move around to evenly distribute the weight, and that was sick as fuck because it's like, well, I ain't worried about shit this flight. Just gonna lay down across my seat. Made Devin sit away from me. Just get the fuck out of here.
It would be nice if they had if they blocked off the middle seat though. That would be very, very fucking nice.
It would be nice if they just stopped jamming everybody into the airplanes like sardines. It's like, why? Why are we doing this?
I've seen so many prototypes of the new airplanes that look like these. So it's like two airplanes in one.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a great idea. But I think that you should be able to purchase the middle seat, pay half of what it would be or something. I don't know.
You just want to play. I mean, why?
Dude.
You could pay half of what it is to get it to yourself.
Why not? Dude, people are fucking gross. People stink. They start clipping their nails right next to you. They sneeze everywhere. It's gross. I've seen more people sneeze or taking their mask off and then sneezing into the air and then putting their mask back up compared to just sneezing in their fucking mask.
Yeah, because they're like, well, it's gross for me to sneeze in my mask. I'm like, yeah, but you're wearing it so that you don't sneeze your fucking gross germs in everybody's face.
I know, it's fucking disgusting. That's why you need to be able to purchase the middle seats.
Dude, early COVID times, I was on an airplane, and this woman who was, in scrubs, you know what I mean? She seemed to be in the medical field. I don't know, maybe she was, I have no idea. But she walked up to a seat in the airport. We're waiting, right? There's, something on the seat, like a speck of food, some crumbs. She takes her mask off and just starts going... just blowing her fucking dirty ass air everywhere, and I was just sitting there this is unreal. You're everybody's being told right now to wear a mask, and you're over here just blowing air around the plate. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why, did you wipe it off with a napkin, you fucking lunatic?
Oh yeah. Bro, I even had it at my house. Somebody pulled down their mask at my house and sneezed.
Who? Like a worker?
I'm not gonna say who it is on fucking air, but I couldn't believe it. I was mind blown. I was like, oh my god.
Was it a worker or somebody you know?
Somebody I know. It was a friend.
Oh.
But this was a while ago when we first started wearing masks. It was just I was like, what? All right. Kathy Wood's ARK Space ETF comes out tomorrow. You hear about that one?
I did not see that it comes out tomorrow. I know that everybody's excited. Kathy Woods is the Messiah, the Miss-Siah, and even Bear Dan loves Kathy Woods.
He does love Kathy Woods. Yeah, because we all look up to Kathy Woods. I think Kathy Woods is like the biggest investor or the biggest name that people follow.
She's pretty big.
Yeah, she's huge. So this will be Kathy Woods and ARK's first ETF launch in nearly about 2 years. In January, the hedge fund filed an offering for the ARK Space Exploration ETF to be listed under the symbol ARKX. Yeah. Not sure if it's up there yet, but it does say it's going to be dropping tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely not up there yet. The ETF will invest 80% in stocks that are engaged in the investment theme of space exploration and innovation.
Nice. Yeah, just something to keep in mind. Like Bear Dan is always talking about like speculative / growth stocks. If you're gonna get into ARKX here, it's a space exploration stock. Obviously, the potential is there, but you have to realize that is be careful there. Highly speculative. And sure, while it's safer to do an ETF, ETFs do go down. ETFs don't only go up, even though they usually pretty much just go up. They do also go down. So keep that in mind. Don't be like, I bought this fucking Kathy Woods space ETF that you guys were talking about going to the goddamn moon and it went fucking nowhere. Like, no thank you. Do your due diligence.
Yeah, do your due diligence. ETFs, I don't know. They just don't move enough for me. Granted, except for that moon space ETF, I think fucking skyrocketed like $70. I got a little bit of pharmaceutical news for you.
Moon is at 37.60.
37. What's the moon at right now? Ooh, so down 4%. Ooh, it definitely took a tumble. Yeah, February, just like everything else. Just like everything else. Man, February was fucking rough.
February sucks, bro. Not that March is trying to do any better.
Dude, I'm just happy at least one of my stocks are up right now. HOFV. You want to talk about NFTs real quick?
HOFV.
Did you watch the Saturday Night Live skit that I sent in the trading floor the other day?
I did not.
There is an NFT. It has like Pete Davidson in it, Jack Harlow, and they just break down like cryptocurrency and NFTs, and it's gonna be the new craze. It was very, really funny. You should definitely. I recommend it.
Okay, I will watch it.
It is funny, Brian.
Okay, I believe you.
It is crazy because I went out to dinner with Joel's parents last night, or the whole family, and even Joel's mom knew what an NFT is.
So
I don't know. Yes, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, actually, I mean, like knowing what an NFT is fine because it's like investing in NFT stocks is not the same as just like knowing what an NFT is. You know, like people buying NFTs is not the same as people buying NFT stocks. You know, do you get what I'm saying?
People are talking about it though.
Yeah, people are talking about NFTs because people are selling digital things for millions of dollars. Speaking of which, where is it? If you want to buy an NFT, you can buy this Nino Glass logo.
Nino!
Shout out Nino. I almost bought it this morning, but I forgot. It's like $4.49. I was like, whatever. This would be hilarious if I bought this. And didn't tell him.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't. But I think I might. Honestly, I was looking. I have a bunch of just ETH rolling around. It's like, maybe I'll kick this kid fucking 0.002491 ETH. But yeah, I thought about buying it just so I could be like, I own an NFT. What is it? It's this thing. But yeah, if you're looking to support a supporter of the show, check out this Nino Glass NFT. Maybe we should make Trap Stonks NFTs.
Maybe we should. Maybe we fucking should. Nino was so funny. He actually listened to our interview the last week on the Bud Show.
Yeah.
Like how we like called them out with the meme folio. He said he loved it.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out to Nino for tuning in, even on other platforms.
Bro, I swear to God,
What?
somebody is watching this fucking show. HOFV literally just dropped 15 seconds in the last, since we started talking about it. Like, coincidentally, this has got to be the 15th time that it's happened that something just, like, drops off the face of the planet when we start talking about it.
Well, it's usually around like this time when we have the show, because you're talking. All right, so the market's been open for almost 3.5 hours right now. So it's always pretty much the same time. And this is lunchtime, East Coast. Oh, they're coming back from lunchtime because it's 3 hours. So this could be the time where it takes off. But yeah, it's fucking taking. The fuck is that?
There wasn't. I mean, is it halted, or is this just not? No.
No, it's not halted.
No, there's a quick sell-off there, though, and there's immediate buyback up, so we might actually be seeing the start of a real run, or we could see a tank. I guess we'll see.
Well, on stock twits, everybody was predicting $10 today.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything.
Nah, it doesn't mean shit, but still, that's cool to know.
Yep.
And it did hit 12, so its peak is 12, so it does have the potential to hit at 10. I don't know if it's a good thing that, like you said, that if people know about NFTs or not. What else we got? What else we got, Brian?
What else?
WeWork.
Oh yeah, this is the article you 100% did not read.
I totally read it, Brian. I totally read it.
You read the whole article?
Well, the article was literally a paragraph long.
No, see, that's the thing. The article was not a paragraph long. If you clicked continue reading, which is clearly a button that you never click,
Which I didn't do on this specific one.
or anyone ever probably. This one's only a paragraph long, except for that big fucking button that says continue reading, which Dave is like, why continue reading? I got all the information I need right there in the headline.
Well, I don't know much about it, so I only grabbed certain things to talk about.
I know, that's why I'm talking about your clickbaity bullshit. Like, because I would love to see
what about the other ones?
Why WeWork's plans to go public expose the danger of SPACs, but I can't without fucking becoming a Quartz member. What's a Quartz member? Fuck you, Quartz.
That's pretty damn good notes, Brian. I don't know what you complain about.
I am only calling you out for this because this one, out of all of the articles, Dave, out of all of the articles that you posted this week, I looked at this one, I was like, this one's interesting because I've seen this WeWork, and then it's talking about
the least information.
It's got the danger of SPACs, it's got how they had a failed IPO, it's very juicy, and then I clicked on it, I was like, this motherfucker just clickbaited me.
I don't know what I was doing. I was probably smoking lost. I probably forgot that I was working on this, and then
we need to say that you were probably smoking and realize that you were definitely smoking. Like, you could just remove that from your vernacular altogether. Like, I know what you were doing at the time. It was smoking.
Yep, so I definitely got sidetracked, so I'm sorry, Brian, that my notes aren't up to your standards for the first time ever. You want to read it? You want to read the WeWork?
Well, I mean, I can only read 2 paragraphs before it fades into "please give us money," and I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, no, you can on the fucking Word doc, goofball.
Yeah, let me read Dave's fucking clickbait rundown.
What do you mean?
WeWork's plans to go public expose the danger of SPACs. Why? You'll never know. The office leasing company announced on Friday plans to go public via merger with a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, called Boeing Acquisition. The news comes roughly a year and a half after its disastrous attempt at an initial public offering under since ousted CEO Adam Newman. A lot has changed for WeWork since its failed IPO. Like what? Again, you'll never know. Next week on Trap Stocks, when Dave buys a Quartz membership, we'll find out why.
You know what? This doesn't happen very often. I'm pretty damn good about my due diligence.
It's really funny. I'm giving you so much shit about it because you deserve it.
All right, then what about the one right below it? Let's talk about Kazoo.
Okay.
All right, you read it, and you tell me how great the notes are.
look at this guy. You read it. You read
You
it.
read it.
Kazoo agrees.
Wow, you're playing hating right now.
Kazoo agrees to $7 billion SPAC deal with OCH in Blow to London Ajax. That's a confusing ass title, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not giving you shit about it, but there's words missing there for sure. Kazoo Limited will list in New York after selling itself to hedge fund founder Dan Ock's blank check company in a deal valued at $7 billion, turning its back on a potential IPO in London. Online car sales have surged during COVID-19 lockdowns as traditional dealerships were forced to shut, and Kazoo said it expects sales to rise to nearly $1 billion this year, a 300% growth rate. That's very nice.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Yeah. Kazoo, which buys and restores used cars and delivers them directly to buyers, was valued at more than $2 billion after raising funds in October. The company expects revenues to double annually through 2024, when they'll reach $8 billion thanks to expansion into Europe. Interesting. I didn't know that's what Kazoo did. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, $7 billion. I think it's just so crazy that every time I go to Yahoo Finance, I'm reading about another SPAC that's billions and billions of dollars of fucking money. Oh, that's just so much money. That's really cool. I do like the fundamental background, restoring used cars and then selling them directly to the fucking user.
Oh, look at that. HOFV's on a run. Right back up to 618. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, but I am a fan of removing car salesmen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cars. If you're a car salesman and you listen to the show, I apologize for this, but, y'all the worst for the most part. It's just it's not your fault. It's just a super seedy industry where the entire idea is to fuck over the consumer as much as possible. And, the fact that the cost to produce a car is one of the best kept secrets in the world is crazy. It's just I want to know how much this car costs to make, and then I want to know why you're charging me $8,000 more than that. So, it's so you can get a commission and you can get a commission. I'll just buy off some dude online who's not going to try to butt fuck me.
But that's the same thing as real estate agents.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact fucking thing.
I know.
And there's so many goddamn real estate agents in Arizona.
Real estate agents pop up left and right in Arizona, but online real estate is quickly becoming a thing. For sure, and eventually, those markets are going to be changed. I'm okay with it.
Another industry, food delivery, that has definitely surged within the last year or two.
Without a doubt.
Right below. But this one was a little interesting too. This is just another UK stock that I read very similar to the Kazoo. Amazon-backed delivery cuts IPO target range after investor backlash. So another UK tech startup, Deliveroo Holdings, plans to go public in London this week, though the food delivery platform has endured a revolt from investors concerned about how it treats its riders.
Oh.
Not good.
You don't say. A delivery service that doesn't treat their riders right and Amazon backed it?
So apparently several large investors say they plan to shun the delivery IPO on April 7th over workers' rights and the company's share ownership structure, which gives the CEO over 50% of the voting rights. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that, silly goose.
Yeah, quote from two of the, so I'm reading this article real quick. Aberdeen Standard and Aviva, which manage over £800 billion between them, which is probably $1.2 trillion. The pound, I think, is worth more than the dollar. Said they're concerned about how Deliveroo treats its drivers. As long-term investors, we're looking to invest in businesses that aren't just profitable, but are sustainable. Employee rights and employee engagement are an important part of that. So that's good. It's nice to see, big investors looking out for the little guy, really. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much what we got for the news today, baby. So what do we got for our watch list? What is standing out to you?
It's HOFV. It looks like it's heading to a high right now, actually. Well, that's not true.
No, yeah, it was right before the show. It was at its high. I was thinking about selling. I'm like, all right, it's at a 25% fucking profit. Yeah. Take the fucking profit. And guess what I did?
You didn't sell.
I did not sell for fucking profit. But that's neither here nor there. It is up 19.22% as we speak.
Yep.
Could go on another run. Hopefully it hits 10, baby.
Yeah, this is. I sold my share to, I sold half and I basically covered my entry, so now I got 25 more shares. I'm riding out to see where she goes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I've been tempted to sell it a couple times, but I was like, well, why sell it $5.20 when you can wait and it's going to be $6 the next day? So
Very true.
It's a slightly less volatile SOS. That's how it feels.
Yeah. It swings from $5 to $8 constantly. Ooh, what happened right here? Oh, it looks like there's some genius news coming tomorrow.
And then we got Blue. Blue was trending on StockTwits pretty hard today because there was a pretty big gap up.
Oh, the pharmaceutical company?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. I guess we didn't talk about that today.
Nope.
I got it in the notes though.
I know.
So, Bluebird report said that Food and Drug Administration has approved Abecma as a potential treatment for relapse in refractory multiple myeloma, a type of blood cancer. The approval was based on positive results from the phase 2 trial, where it. What's that word? I'm going to skip over that. Response to the majority of patients. Roughly 72% of patients achieved an overall response, while 28% of patients stringent complete response. Raised its target price from $70. Still, the analyst said that Abecma could achieve 2.5 billion plus in U.S. sales and could generate 700 million in profits. Oh, did you click the Bluebird website?
No.
So if you go into it, it's more of like gene editing and shit.
Okay. Did you look into their stock at all?
I did not. How is it doing?
So it's trending because it's up today. It went.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it went up a couple bucks today, I think.
It went up. Yeah, it went up like 250, and then it came back down, went up, now it's back down.
Yeah. You think it'd be a big deal, I think. Because there's that gap up, nice gap up from 29 to 32. But, look at the 6 month. It fell off a fucking cliff.
Oh. Really? Whoa!
Yeah!
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. That's ugly.
Bro,
I don't know what happened there at the beginning of February, but that's one of the worst drops I've seen for February.
Bro, keep zooming out. Bro, it was at $235 March of 2018.
Really? Wow.
They had 2 giant swings. Look at the first one.
Wow.
And summer of 2015, then came right the fuck back down. Then we're right back and then soared. Oh.
Wow,
Yeah, we'll go back to the website real quick.
Huh. This stock's really having a rough, long time, actually. It's just kind of been stepping down for years.
Bro, they have blood donation shortage.
Oh.
First FDA approval. Gene addition therapy. Gene editing. What?
Gene editing.
Yeah, this should be something that we should keep an eye on. There must have been some crazy fucking news in 2018 about gene editing. Well, that was probably when the news came out about editing your kid's eye color and shit. You remember that? That wasn't that long ago.
I don't remember that.
But yeah, the red market, everybody. The VIX is up almost 9%, and whenever that happens, it's not fucking good. Bitcoin's up though.
What's Bitcoin at?
Why is Bitcoin up and all the stocks down? Literally everything. All the crypto stocks are fucking down. What the hell?
Yeah. Bitcoin's doing alright.
Just waiting here patiently for fucking SOS, man. Waiting patiently.
That's what you do. Just wait patiently.
Wait patiently. Down another 6%. Look at that swing. Go out to the 1 week chart on fucking SOS and just look at how fucking much it's tumbled since 2018.
Since 2018?
Yeah.
You said 1 week chart.
Oh, I'm at the 1 week. You see the 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day.
Up top.
Up top, yeah. Go to the 1 week. Crazy that is. Is the U forming? Is the U finally coming? Don't know.
That'd be a nice. I wonder what. Doesn't seem big enough to be like a reverse split, you know. So I wonder what that was.
We could look into all right. SOS News October 2017. We'll look into that because that's very interesting. It was $130, $125.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, maybe I lied. Mara's up.
Mara's up.
Mara's up 6%. What else we got? Nothing else is really catching my eye though. Oh, TCAT, that took a shit down 16%. Coming back to reality.
Yep.
And that started for $75 and now it's back at 36. Oof.
Wish I could have bought puts.
Some unlucky bastard. All right. Do you have anything to end the show, my dude?
Oh my god, I'm sorry for yawning so much. I don't know what is going on with me. I do not have anything to end the show with. Thanks to everybody for watching. Check out the Discord. We do take callers. We kind of keep it to like Fridays, but that doesn't mean you can't try to call in during the week. But you got to be in the Discord to do it. We don't do it through YouTube.
No.
What?
I was going to say that I got a pretty important phone call this afternoon. I told you a little about it this morning. Hopefully there's a giant collab coming. And with that being said, hopefully we can start giving away like concert tickets on the show and stuff.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope as fuck, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So look forward for that because that might be happening. I got the approval already, so let's just see if it actually goes through. So thank you again, Mad Terp Labs, Green Farms, for keeping us high. Join our fucking Discord. It's a bunch of stoners talking shit, making money, sending gifts. The link is in the comments and down below, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody. Thanks again.
Hey.
Can't stop yawning. What's going on here? Woo!
What time did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed pretty early last night, actually.
I had a rough night last night.
Oh no, why?
I don't know. I got up at 1. I ended up going blah.
You threw up?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking gross. Didn't
Trap stocks,
out of nowhere.
smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so fear
Try
not.
those
We are higher
deep
than
broccoli
Tesla shocks.
French
Murders
fries
on this
and
track
Outback.
to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.